Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Brian if you're new around here, but if you're a returning subscriber, you look smashing and gorgeous today. And that's what you get for subscribing, by the way. Free random compliments at the start of videos. Today we're going to have to be talking about something I'm going to file under a rumor, namely because my sources do not want to be revealed in this regards, but they have told me and they shared with me details about Halo's upcoming Battle Royale mode, and I figured I'd pass them along to you as a part of a discussion. There's a lot to talk about because I can already hear in chat, I can already hear in the tweet replies to this, the only BR in Halo is a battle rifle, and I understand it, but I have long thought, especially after playing the incredible Infinite beta, incredible guys. I cannot express to you how good Halo Infinite already is, and I cannot wait for its launch here in just like 51 days at the time of this recording. So 1 year from launch, they're looking to in 2022. It could get delayed. You never know. Halo is already delayed anyway. To launch a Battle Royale mode. I think it's really important overall for the health of the franchise, and it offers something new, unique that we haven't seen Halo and 343 be able to kind of flex and stretch their legs into this new genre of game. It doesn't mean that Arena isn't going to be important, and I think the fact that they're launching the Battle Royale later is a real important and a telling thing that they really want to deliver a solid Arena experience for those who want that type of game and then be able to expand into other areas. And I think all Halo fans really want more people playing Halo, and I think that's going to be a good thing. But here's the details, and as always, I'd love to know your thoughts. Here's where like the first thing that I thought about number one was it's set as teams of 3, and I go that's a weird number because like in Halo my experience has always been 4, 5 occasionally, and then essentially 8, so for big team battle. But in terms of the big team battle here, servers are going to be set to 60, which feels a little low until you actually learn that everybody's going to get 3 lives. And the added fact of respawns being capped, kind of like a stock mode in Smash Brothers, is an interesting play because that essentially takes your 60-person server, turns it into a 180-person server, and just because you get knocked out doesn't mean you're down for the count. And it doesn't also mean you need to worry about getting revived by your teammates, at least at this time, and at this time of this recording, anything is subject to change. And at the end of the day, I think this is going to be a really critical aspect to streaming. Now, whether you like streamers or streaming content or not, when you think about what you look at with arena style content, and then you also look at with like, I guess, Battle Royale, is it ends up getting a wide range of content creators. If they only relied 100% on the arena mode completely for their content, like obviously there'd be people who dominate in that, and essentially you'd be looking at probably the most talented people really finding that in terms of content. You would watch the most skilled arena players participate in that kind of content in terms of size and scale. Now, what Battle Royale mode offers is it offers lots of downtime to be able to engage with chat. Some people enjoy those types of streams that are more engaging with the streamer and the chat community. And adding that, I think, is an additive overall to the entire franchise as a whole. I also like the concept of that if they stick with this, that respawn, the fact that you get those 3 lives, doesn't necessarily mean you're down for the count, because one of the things Apex Legends did is obviously brought the ability for you to revive your teammate if they go down, to respawn your teammate. It does put you at a disadvantage. There are like things you have to consider, so it isn't a 1-to-1, but in this case it kind of takes a little bit of pressure off, and I think it's going to bring in new unique strategies into the Battle Royale mode itself, and I can't wait to see how it plays in the overall sandbox. If you look at just the arena and the big team battle maps in Halo Infinite now, like one of the things I think going from 5 to Infinite, numbers here in math, like my math brain just kind of laughs. Going from 5 to infinity, like infinity is a number. The idea here is that you can sit back and you just have such a much better visual world. I always kind of felt like 5, while I enjoyed, obviously Arena, it felt so sweaty and so high intense pressure all the time, that it still also visually felt like you could see people who piece together the levels, where in Infinite, like the levels blend. They feel like they're just naturally a part of the game, and visually it looks way more impressive than what I was expecting it to look originally. Even looking and running on an Xbox like X Series X and versus an Xbox One X, night and day. Game looks gorgeous. Cannot express to you guys enough how excited I am. But I think this is going to be really big. And I think the fact that, again, like I said, the key aspect, Halo focusing in on Arena first, adding in Battle Royale. And who knows what else? What are the thing that they're doing with Infinite that's going to be a real key takeaway is the 10-year plan, is the fact that this is going to be kind of a kind of that tent pole, that that bedrock that they're going to build on. And so the fact that they'll be adding more and more content, it's going to make Halo feel like a refreshing experience each and every time. And I can't be more excited. And I can't honestly, the only thing I can think and I wish I could do is get people not to worry about or play Call of Duty and actually just save their money and spend it on Halo or something else. I think overall, when you look at the fall shooter lineup, I think Halo right now is positioned, assuming it has a smooth and stable launch, to be the dominant force. And the thing is that with Infinite, with Battle Royale coming later, with more modes and their 10-year plan, that constant update cycle, I think is going to be a very good thing with Halo itself. And the fact that it's coming to PC and more, all good news. Everything here I like. The only thing that's weird is the 3-man team, but I'd love to know your thoughts. This and anything I shared with you guys. Obviously, time will be the real teller here, whether it happens in 2022 or beyond, whether they change these features or not. But note to self, like, I'll be sure to follow it up with you guys here today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I wish I could call it news. I wish I could show it to you. But I can't wait for you guys to experience hand-on with yourself. Let me know what you're thinking. Love you faces. Soapfully. Yeah, soapfully. There we go. New word invented today. I'll see you in my next video. But until then, take care.